At the age of 12, Shubham Banerjee learned how random the universe can be. One seemingly inconsequential thing occurs, in this case the ring of a doorbell, and life changes in a big way.
I looked out, no one was there, but I did see this flyer over there, and which asked for donations for the visually impaired. I didn't know why, I just asked a random question to my parents: how do blind people read? They didn't really have time for me, so they said, sorry, I'm busy, can you go Google it?
And one thing led to another. Shubham, whose previous ambition had been to quarterback his football team, learned that a diminishing number of the blind read Braille. In part, voice recognition technology has taken away the need. But the now 13-year-old became convinced that the cost of a Braille printer, which expands the reading universe for the blind, is prohibitive.
And I found out it was $2,000 onwards. Many people don't really have the are not that privileged to own one, and that's when I decided to try and hack together a Braille printer and a Lego Mindstorms EV3 kit.
Yes, you heard correctly. He ordered a robotic Lego kit. After 7 attempts and many, many late nights, voila, he had an inexpensive, portable Braille printer.
I had to make it myself, program it myself, and I just seemed to make a Braille printer. So there are actually 3 motors. This motor over here, it rotates the paper over here, so you would get the input, or output, sorry. This motor moves the head left and right. This motor over here moves the head up and down.
Shubham's one-person focus group is Henry Wedler, blind since birth and a doctoral student in chemistry at the University of California, Davis. Wedler learned about the Lego printer from a local newspaper story and then got in touch.
I explained to him that what we really need is some way for blind people to be able to produce Braille, not necessarily quickly, but sort of on the go, just like sighted people can produce print on a printer. That sort of printer, that sort of technology has never existed for me or any other blind person that reads Braille.
So Shubham kept going. The Lego version needed a sighted person to operate it.
Is there much paper left on this particular one?
Right here, this is where
And it just wasn't practical for mass production. He cannibalized a standard printer and converted it, all with a little help from some new and moneyed friends. What began as an at-home project, then a science fair exhibit, then a winning entry at a technology symposium, eventually led to attention and dollars from a major player in Silicon Valley. Intel Capital, the venture capital arm of Intel, where Shubham's father works, decided to back the project, but did so only after putting the boy through the ringer to make sure no one would question whether this was about nepotism or innovation.
I started calling my friends, dude, I got funding from Intel. I was just telling my mom, I was screaming. I was just really happy.